Hello and welcome, my friends. The Iron Hulk is back after a very, very long wait, bringing you something extremely special. In celebration of Assassin's Creed, Revelations, we have the Toys R Us exclusive Assassin's Creed Brotherhood Ebony Assassin Ezio. I went to Toys R Us a couple days ago, and I saw this guy, and I was like, whoa! In the package, it looked amazing. Something caught my attention. I think it was just the clean paint job on this guy. I just took a quick look at him, and I'm like, man, that is really, really good. So, I bought him and the regular Ezio, and right off the bat, this guy's my favorite right here. The packaging itself is very attractive. It's got this really nice white, sort of, very similar to the Animus kind of coloring. And it's a great contrast between Ezio's dark colors. As you can tell, it's the regular sort of clamshell packaging that Neca is known for. And they always have these wonderful box art pictures. This is the cover of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Very, very nice artwork. And on the bottom here you can see, here is Legendary Assassin Ezio, which is the regular version. And apparently they do have a hooded version of this Ezio, and I believe it's a GameStop exclusive. So here's some side pictures. Very, very cool. You can obviously tell that they're just using the stock pictures for the hooded version, but still very nice. So yeah, the differences between this and the white Master Assassin version is that this guy doesn't come with any extra hands. He does come with this really cool sword, with Captain's sword, and yeah. So let's open this guy up, shall we? Here we have Ebony Assassin Ezio out of his packaging, and my god, can I just tell you how brilliant Neca is? They make the best action figures to date. Right now, I will tell you that Neca makes some kick-ass action figures. And what makes them different from everyone else is that, yes, their prices are going up a bit. These guys were 16 bucks at Toys R Us. You probably can find them for a bit cheaper elsewhere, but the thing that separates them from everyone else, like Hasbro and McFarlane, is that they make 7-inch figures with plenty of articulation and fantastic paint. And the sculpts are amazing. To start with this guy right here, the color scheme that is on this guy is brilliant. It's very attractive. The reds definitely contrast with the blacks, and this whole thing here is just great. And some people were wondering if this guy was just a repaint of the regular Master Assassin Ezio, and it's not. I compared the two, and this guy actually has a lot more detail, believe it or not. These things up top are specific to this figure here. This whole top piece is a new sculpt as well, and of course the head sculpt. You're not going to get that with the hooded version, not at all. Also, this whole piece back here, all these pieces are exclusive to this figure, and his boots are fully remolded, fully painted. And it's just amazing. Let me show you the head sculpt, because that is my favorite part, and that is what got me to buy this figure, because I was just so impressed by the head sculpt. Let's see if we can focus here. Look at that. I paid 16 bucks for this figure, and I get this magnificent head sculpt for that price. It's amazing. I'm not sure what Neca is doing different, but you look at this right here, and it's beautiful. I I'm blown away. Honestly, like I like to keep him in his packaging, and because he just looks so great. He looks like a perfect, like I can't even speak right now. That's how amazed I am. I've had this guy for a few days and I'm still speechless over the quality of paint, sculpt, and just production value. You know, we are going through hard times, and you know, toy companies are vastly, like, they are just lowering production value like no tomorrow. You can definitely tell with Hasbro. McFarlane, whew, yeah, you can tell with McFarlane. And NECA just, they seem to be at the, you know, top of their class. Magnificent head sculpt. You know, they even got the ponytail down. They got the ribbon here, beautifully done, so well done. We can focus on some of the smaller details on his arms. Like, this is all individually painted, beautiful stuff. You know, the only complaint is this guy right here. It's a bit off, but I mean, it doesn't bother me one bit. It's just a magnificent sculpt. Just, God, beautiful, wonderful. We can focus on this guy here. You know, there's not much paint. It's just one mold, pretty much, with a red dot. But the sculpt is great. I mean, God, I'm sounding like a broken record, but it's true. So this is made of a really, really nice PVC, very cheap plastic, so you can bend it and all that stuff. Because this guy is very articulated. Just going to show off the design here on his feet. Very nicely done. So yeah, to show off the articulation, Ezio has, well, the box says 38 points of articulation. And I really believe it. He's got ball jointed arms, and they can move up and down, they can swivel, blah de blah. He can bend his arms, and they swivel as well. So you can do that. He does have ball jointed wrists, so you can do all kinds of cool crap with that. You can bend it, and do all kinds of cool stuff. He does have a swivel and an ab crunch, so you can give him some really cool assassin's poses. You can have him go up, way swivel. So great, so great. You can move his head and his neck. His head swivels, and his I think he's got two joints. He's got one that his neck attaches to his body. That's on the ball joint, and then from the neck to the head, that's on another ball joint. So you can do some pretty insane poses just by, I mean, that's great. To have a fully detailed figure and also amazing articulation, it blows me away. The legs, they fixed the leg problem. Ezio from the Assassin's Creed 2 and Altair had these really strange legs. I mean, they had articulation, but you had to do some weird crap with the ball joint that was right here in the leg, in the crotch area. You had to like swivel the ball joint so it can go forward. This sort of has the same problem, but it's a lot looser, and you're able to do crazier poses with this ball joint. It's a lot nicer. One thing that they also added was double knee hinges, so you can bend the knee a lot like that. I mean, holy crap, that's awesome. Once again, you got like amazing like, this is almost Marvel Legends status of articulation, which is great. It reminds me a lot of Ryu Hayabusa, or however you pronounce his last name. He was very nicely articulated, but the thing that's great about this guy compared to Ryu is that you can't see the joints. I mean, if you like look super close, like, oh yes, there it is, and yes, this toy is crap. No, this thing is not. It's amazing. They were able to hide a good majority of the joints, especially with this guy. The white Ezio. He's got some visible joints on his feet and legs, and these guys are covered up by these nice cuffs that go over his boots. So, but you're still able to bend very nicely. It's got he's got toe hinges. So, oh yeah, no, this guy is amazing. And, yeah, like, he doesn't come with as many accessories as, the white Ezio. But he does have his, nice blade right here that comes off. But it does extend pretty far. The detail is very nice. Extremely nice. And then this really cool sword, it really fits the character. I was disappointed that the white Ezio only came with his knives and a bunch of hands. So, I mean, this is a pretty nice trade for the sword because, I mean, you can't have Ezio without some sort of dagger or sword or something. So, this works pretty well. One thing though, when I opened the package, he was missing his blade on this arm, so I was kind of disappointed by that. I'm not sure what was going on there, but anywho. So yeah, the detail on the blade's very nice, on the captain's blade. And yeah, that's pretty much it. His cape is of a nice vinyl as well. You can bend it and all that crap. So yeah, what can I say? If you're a fan of Assassin's Creed or like old style, like medieval looking characters, this guy is great. He's just a great action figure in general. If you do like the regular Ezio with the hood, he's got the same exact articulation. I actually do think the white Ezio has a little bit more articulation because of this piece is not with the regular version. So Ezio does have more of a ankle articulation with the white version. But I do like this more because it keeps him more stable, so he can stand like that. My white Ezio does have some issues standing because of his ankle articulation. But overall, I mean, gee whiz, OMG, this guy is the bee's knees. He is the cat's meow, man. If I can say any other 1950s slang words, I will come up with them. But in the meantime, I just want to say how amazing this figure is. And Neca, man, Neca all the way. I cannot wait for the Gears of War figures to come in. I bought them off of this website. They told me they had them in stock like months ago, and I guess they lied to me. So, oops, sorry about that. So, yeah. But they should be in soon, and I will have a review up right away when they come in, because I have to have that Carmine guy. Anthony Carmine, I think his name is? Yeah, I have to have that guy. He just looks amazing. But anyways, that's my review. Thank you for watching, my friends. I apologize for not having any updates or anything, any reviews in, 2 weeks. So I apologize for that. The Iron Hulk and Friends episode 3 is coming soon, and expect it to be a holiday edition. So until next time, my friends, the Iron Hulk is signing off, saying adios.